The ultimate Stoic guide on how to fix your life. Stoicism. Life is an ongoing lesson. Part of that lesson involves understanding your own worth. If you find yourself constantly in situations where you feel undervalued, it might be a sign that you're in a place or with people not aligned with your value. Embracing the power to let go involves releasing situations or relationships where you feel undervalued. Holding on to them can lead to emotional exhaustion. Rumi captures the essence of release beautifully by saying, "Let go of your plans. The world is beautiful without your pushing." Trusting in the love and plan of the universe and embracing the unknown can open new doors of opportunities. Welcome to Stoic In Your Life, where we delve into the profound teachings of Stoicism to help you navigate the complexities of modern life. Today, we're exploring the ultimate Stoic guide on how to fix your life. Our journey begins with understanding the power of recognizing when to walk away. If you've ever felt the weight of being undervalued, this video is for you. Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below, and let's support each other in this journey towards self-worth and inner peace. Don't forget to subscribe for more insights and practical wisdom on how to incorporate Stoic principles into your daily life. Let's embark on this transformative journey together. 1. Know when to leave. Recognizing when it's time to walk away has been a timeless theme echoed by sages, poets, and philosophers throughout history. This concept doesn't signify giving up, but rather acknowledging your self-worth and taking a stand for your inner peace. As Seneca once said, "While you live, keep learning how to live." Life is an ongoing lesson, and a critical part of this lesson is understanding your worth. If you constantly find yourself in situations where you feel undervalued, it may be a sign that you're in a place or with people who are not aligned with your value. Embracing the power to let go involves releasing situations or relationships where you feel undervalued, as holding on to them can lead to emotional exhaustion. Rumi beautifully captures the essence of release by saying, "Let go of your plans. The world is beautiful without your pushing." Trusting in the love and plan of the universe and embracing the unknown can open new doors of opportunity. There are clear signs indicating it's time to walk away. If you constantly feel drained, if your efforts go unnoticed, or if you've expressed your feelings and still see no change, perhaps it's time to reconsider your stance in that relationship or situation. Seeking your true north isn't just a physical act, but a symbolic one, representing a search for what truly resonates with your soul. Recognizing when to walk away is an act of self-love and authenticity. Hafez wisely reminds us to stay close to everything that makes us happy, surrounding ourselves with environments and people that uplift us and help us recognize our true essence is essential. Walking away may seem daunting, but it's often a step towards alignment with our true selves. The universe tends to fill the voids in our lives, and letting go of what no longer serves us makes room for what truly aligns with our spirit. Imagine a modern-day scenario. You are in a job where your efforts are consistently overlooked, and you feel unappreciated. Day after day, you give your best, but your contributions are either ignored or taken for granted. Despite voicing your concerns, nothing changes. This continuous cycle of neglect leaves you drained and questioning your worth. One day, after a particularly exhausting meeting, you decide to take a walk to clear your mind. As you stroll through a nearby park, you observe a child playing with a kite. The child's pure joy and the kite soaring freely in the sky remind you of a time when you felt the same liberation and happiness in your work. This moment of clarity helps you realize that you deserve to feel valued and appreciated. You decide to embrace the unknown and resign from your job, trusting that this act of self-love will lead you to a place where your efforts are recognized and valued. This decision to walk away isn't easy. It's filled with uncertainty and fear of the unknown. But by trusting in the love and plan of the universe, you open yourself up to new opportunities. Shortly after resigning, you find a new job where your contributions are not only acknowledged, but celebrated. This new environment helps you grow both professionally and personally, reaffirming that walking away was the best decision for your well-being. Consider this. What would you do if you knew you couldn't fail? How would your life change if you prioritized your worth and happiness? These open-ended questions invite you to reflect on your own life and circumstances. Are there situations or relationships where you feel undervalued? What steps can you take to align yourself with environments that recognize and appreciate your worth? As we explore this exploration of self-worth, value, and understanding, it's essential to remember Marcus Aurelius's wisdom. The universe is change, and our life is what our thoughts make of it. By shifting your thoughts towards self-love and authenticity, you can foster a greater understanding and deepening of your self-worth. 2. Value the rarity of precious things. Rule number 2 is straightforward. The most valuable things in life are rarely available everywhere and all the time. Likewise, you shouldn't always be at the beck and call of anyone who wants your time. Your time is immensely valuable, and it's crucial to remember that your life holds significant importance. Picture this. Your life doesn't revolve solely around waiting for someone else's messages or being available at all times. You have your own world to savor and enjoy, and those fortunate enough to be part of it must understand that balance is essential. Think about it. Why should you always be the one waiting? Marcus Aurelius once said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." This means that prioritizing your own time and interests is vital. People are naturally drawn to those who have their own passions and schedules. When others see that you are not merely sitting around waiting for them, it sparks their curiosity and makes them wonder about your activities and who you truly are. By showing that you have a life filled with things you care about, you're not playing hard to get. You're demonstrating that you are a person who values their time and autonomy. It's not about being difficult or aloof. It's about being someone who deserves to be valued. If you're not always available, they'll understand that your time is precious, and that realization will make them respect you even more. It's a simple, yet powerful shift in mindset. Seneca, another great Stoic philosopher, once said, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it." This is a reminder to cherish and guard your time as one of your most valuable assets. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to command respect effortlessly? It's because they understand the importance of their own time and make it clear to others. They don't let their lives be dictated by the whims of others. Instead, they carve out their own paths and pursue their own interests. This approach not only enriches their lives but also sets a precedent for how others should treat them. It's about creating a healthy dynamic where mutual respect is the foundation. When you start valuing your time, you'll notice a shift in how people interact with you. They will begin to see you as someone who is in control of their own life, someone who is confident and self-assured. This principle is not just about relationships, but about every aspect of life. Whether it's at work, with friends, or in your personal endeavors, valuing your time and making it clear to others is crucial. You become more productive, focused, and content. As Epictetus put it, "No man is free who is not master of himself." By managing your time and not always being available, you take a significant step towards mastering your own life. Ask yourself, what are the things that truly matter to you? How can you ensure that your time reflects those priorities? In the grand scheme of things, it's about living a life that is true to your values and not being swayed by the constant demands of others. It's about striking a balance that allows you to thrive and be your best self. When you respect your time, others will too. They will see that you are someone who has their own goals and passions, and that makes you infinitely more interesting and respected. So, next time you find yourself constantly available, take a step back and reassess. Remember that your life is significant and your time is invaluable. By not always being available, you teach others to value your time just as much as you do. This doesn't mean you should be completely inaccessible, but it does mean setting boundaries that allow you to live a balanced and fulfilling life. Reflect on this. How can you better allocate your time to reflect what truly matters to you? How can you ensure that those around you understand and respect your need for balance? In essence, this rule is about empowering yourself. It's about taking control of your time and, by extension, your life. It's about being someone who is valued not just because of what they can do for others, but for who they are. As you implement this principle, you'll notice a positive change in how you perceive yourself and how others perceive you. Your time is precious. Cherish it, guard it, and let it be a testament to your self-worth and the value you place on your own life. So, are you ready to take the reins and value your time like never before? 3. Don't reveal everything at once. Have you ever wondered why some people captivate attention effortlessly while others blend into the background? It's not about loudness or flamboyance, but a subtle mastery of intrigue and depth. As Marcus Aurelius once said, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." Rule number 3 is simple yet profoundly impactful. Don't reveal everything about yourself at first glance. Mysterious individuals have an undeniable allure, like hidden chapters in a compelling novel that everyone is eager to uncover. Think of yourself as an engrossing book with secret chapters, where each page turned reveals only part of your story, leaving others hungry for more. Instead of laying all your cards on the table in the first conversation, share only intriguing snippets and gradually unveil your layers. This approach not only preserves your depth, but also sparks curiosity and attraction. When people can't predict your every move, they become more engaged, wanting to delve deeper into your thoughts, dreams, and experiences. You're not meant to be an open book with every detail exposed at once. You're a complex and intriguing individual with profound depths to explore. Consider the wisdom of Seneca, who said, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor." By keeping parts of yourself in reserve, you shift the dynamic of interactions. Others will crave more of your company and thoughts, not because you're withholding, but because you're selectively revealing. This method encourages meaningful connections rather than superficial exchanges. In today's fast-paced world, where oversharing is often the norm, maintaining an air of mystery can be a powerful tool. Social media, for instance, tempts us to broadcast our every move and thought. Yet, those who master the art of discretion stand out, drawing others to them with an enigmatic charm. They understand that mystery isn't about secrecy or deception. It's about depth and deliberate revelation. Think about the people who have left a lasting impression on you. More often than not, they are the ones who revealed their layers slowly, each encounter offering a new insight into their character. This gradual unfolding creates a narrative, a journey that others are eager to join. In the words of Epictetus, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." By controlling what and when you reveal aspects of yourself, you shape the way others perceive and engage with you. To apply this principle, start with your daily interactions. In conversations, focus on active listening and thoughtful responses, rather than sharing everything about yourself. Ask questions that invite others to share their stories and, in turn, share yours selectively. This practice not only builds intrigue, but also fosters deeper connections. People will appreciate your thoughtfulness and the effort you put into truly getting to know them, rather than just talking about yourself. Furthermore, embracing this Stoic approach can enhance your personal and professional relationships. In the workplace, for instance, it can make you a more effective leader and team member. By not revealing every strategy or thought process up front, you encourage collaboration and collective problem-solving. Your colleagues will be drawn to your thoughtful leadership style and your ability to balance openness with discretion. In personal relationships, this practice of gradual revelation can build stronger, more resilient bonds. It allows your partner to discover and appreciate new facets of you over time, keeping the relationship dynamic and exciting. The sense of mystery you maintain is not about creating distance, but about adding layers of richness to your interactions. As the Stoic philosopher Zeno of Citium said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so we should listen more than we say." This aphorism underscores the importance of restraint in communication, a key component of maintaining an air of mystery. By listening more and speaking less, you create an aura of wisdom and depth, inviting others to engage more deeply with you. In essence, the power of mystery lies in its ability to make you a more compelling and attractive individual. It's not about playing games or being deceptive, it's about valuing your own depth and sharing it thoughtfully. By revealing yourself gradually, you create a lasting impact, drawing others into your world with genuine curiosity and respect. Incorporate this Stoic principle into your life, and you'll find that people are naturally drawn to your intriguing presence. They will seek your company, eager to uncover the layers of your personality and the wisdom you possess. As you cultivate this habit, remember the words of Marcus Aurelius. The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. Let your thoughts be those of depth, wisdom, and thoughtful revelation, and your life will reflect these qualities, drawing others to you like a magnet. Thank you for being in this video. How has Stoicism helped you in your personal journey? Share your experiences in the comments below. If you don't know how to write a comment, start with, "Stoicism has changed my life by..." Four, encourage their investment in you. Rule number 4 is about letting others invest in you while you take control of the game. Think of yourself as a priceless gem they desire to possess, willing to go to great lengths to have you in their lives. You're not just a fleeting interest. You're a commitment worth making. People tend to value what they've worked to obtain. When they invest emotionally in you and devote their time, they become more committed. They'll see you as someone truly special and won't take you for granted. Remember, you're not here to beg for their attention or affection. You're here to show them that you're a valuable addition to their lives, and they need to earn the privilege of having you close. Give them space to invest their time, emotion, and energy in winning you over, as your presence is an asset they can't afford to lose. Consider the story of Sarah, a young professional navigating the competitive world of corporate finance. Early in her career, Sarah often felt the need to prove herself, constantly seeking validation from her peers and superiors. She worked tirelessly, often going above and beyond, but felt overlooked and undervalued. One day, a mentor introduced her to the principles of Stoicism, and one particular lesson resonated with her: the importance of self-worth and allowing others to recognize it. Instead of seeking approval, Sarah began to focus on her strengths and contributions, knowing her value. She started to set boundaries, ensuring her time and energy were respected. As Sarah's confidence grew, so did the respect and recognition from her colleagues. They began to see her not just as a hard worker, but as a leader and valuable asset to the team. This approach can transform your personal relationships as well. Think about a friendship or romantic relationship where you feel taken for granted. Have you been investing more than the other person? By stepping back and allowing them to invest in you, you give them the opportunity to appreciate your true worth. This doesn't mean playing hard to get or manipulating emotions. It's about recognizing your value and expecting others to do the same. When people work for something, they value it more. This principle is not about arrogance. It's about understanding and embodying your inherent worth. Imagine you're planning a community project and you want people to get involved. If you do all the work yourself, others might not feel the need to contribute or see the project's value. However, if you encourage them to take ownership and invest their time and ideas, they'll be more committed, and the project will flourish. This concept applies to various aspects of life, from professional settings to personal relationships. It's about creating a dynamic where mutual respect and effort lead to stronger, more meaningful connections. Now let's reflect on this. How often do you find yourself overextending to prove your worth? What would happen if you stepped back and allowed others to invest in you? These questions are crucial for self-awareness and growth. By allowing others to invest in you, you're not only enhancing your value, but also fostering deeper, more genuine connections. It's a balance of giving and receiving, where your worth is acknowledged and appreciated. The key lesson here is to understand and embrace your worth. You are a valuable addition to anyone's life, whether in professional or personal contexts. Allow others to see this by giving them the space to invest in you. This investment builds stronger, more committed relationships where your value is recognized and cherished. Remember, you're not here to beg for attention or affection. You're here to show that your presence is a privilege. By doing so, you create a dynamic where mutual respect and appreciation thrive, leading to more fulfilling and balanced relationships. So step back, let them invest, and watch how your life transforms when others see your true worth. 5. Prioritize your needs and well-being. Let's talk about another crucial principle in the journey of fixing your life with Stoicism. Prioritizing your own needs and well-being. This isn't about being selfish. It's about recognizing your worth and ensuring that you don't settle for less than you deserve. Picture this scenario. You are fully aware of your value, and you refuse to compromise your happiness and self-esteem for anyone who doesn't treat you with the respect and consideration you deserve. This is the essence of rule number 5, putting your needs and happiness first. In any healthy relationship, whether it's romantic or platonic, mutual respect and consideration are fundamental. By prioritizing your own needs, you set a standard that you won't accept being undervalued or treated as an option. Famous Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "It is impossible for a man to learn what he thinks he already knows." This quote underscores the importance of self-awareness and continual self-respect. By valuing yourself, you communicate to others that you deserve the same respect and consideration. This isn't about arrogance, but about maintaining your dignity and emotional well-being. When you make it clear that you won't be treated as an afterthought, you send a powerful message that your feelings and needs are just as important as anyone else's. You are not here to be a doormat or to seek validation from others. You're here to build healthy, respectful relationships based on a foundation of solid self-respect. Imagine you are in a situation where you are constantly available to someone who does not reciprocate the same level of attention and care. How does that make you feel? Likely undervalued and unimportant. This is why prioritizing your own needs is crucial. When you stand up for yourself, you become a more compelling and attractive presence in anyone's life. It shows that you have a strong sense of self-worth and that you won't let anyone undermine your self-esteem. Your well-being and self-respect are non-negotiable, and they deserve to be a priority in your life. Another key aspect of this principle is understanding that your time is valuable. Don't always be available to everyone who seeks your attention. Recognize that your life is significant, and those who are fortunate enough to be part of it must understand that balance is essential. Picture this. You are not waiting around for someone all the time. Your life doesn't revolve solely around them. You have your own interests, passions, and pursuits. Those who want to be part of your life must respect that you have your own world to enjoy. Seneca, another revered Stoic philosopher, said, "As long as you live, keep learning how to live." This wisdom teaches us that part of living well is understanding and valuing our own time and autonomy. When you show others that you have your own life and priorities, you are not playing hard to get. You are demonstrating that you value your time and independence. This approach naturally attracts people who respect and value you for who you are. If you're not always available, they will come to understand that your time is precious, and this will lead them to respect you even more. Consider this open-ended question. How do you feel when you prioritize your own needs and set boundaries in your relationships? Reflect on this as it helps you recognize the importance of self-respect and the impact it has on your well-being. By valuing your time and not being perpetually available, you create a sense of curiosity and respect in others. They begin to see you as someone who values their own life and time, making them more likely to appreciate and respect you. Essential rule number 5 is a steadfast reminder that your well-being and self-respect are paramount. By putting your goals and personal interests first, you cultivate a life that is rich in self-worth, and mutual respect. Remember, you are not here to seek validation from others but to build relationships that are founded on respect and equality. Embrace this principle, and you'll find that not only do you command more respect from others, but you also build a stronger, more fulfilling life for yourself. So, how will you start prioritizing your needs today? This question isn't just rhetorical, it's an invitation to take action and transform your life through the timeless wisdom of Stoicism. 6. Maintain your independence. Are you feeling stuck, searching for a way to regain control of your life? Imagine harnessing the power of ancient wisdom to transform your mindset and create a life of purpose and fulfillment. Let's dive into one of the core principles that can radically shift your perspective: maintaining your independence and not making someone the sole focus of your existence. In the words of Epictetus, freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control. Rule 6 in life echoes this sentiment by emphasizing the importance of independence in your relationships. People are often attracted to what they can't have, and this principle helps you cultivate a sense of allure and self-sufficiency. Imagine this: you are like a bright star in the night sky, radiating your own light and energy. You don't orbit around someone else. You have your own orbit, your own life, and your own interests. Applying this rule involves avoiding the trap of focusing too much on someone until they become the center of your universe. You have your own passions, dreams, and individuality that are crucial to your identity. This approach not only maintains your personal growth, but also creates a sense of mystery and intrigue that makes others wonder about your world and what drives you. They'll be drawn to your independent spirit and the sense of adventure you bring to the relationship. Remember, you are not here to lose your identity in someone else. You are here to enhance both of your lives while maintaining your individuality. By not making someone else the center of your life, you become more captivating and irresistible. Marcus Aurelius wisely said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." By living a life beyond the relationship, you continue to grow, evolve, and bring a sense of excitement and independence to the connection. This rule is a powerful reminder that you are a complete person on your own, and your presence in someone's life is a valuable addition, not a substitute for their happiness. In modern life, it's easy to get caught up in the whirlwind of relationships, often losing sight of your own needs and desires. But by embracing this Stoic principle, you can navigate your relationships with a balanced perspective, ensuring that you remain grounded and true to yourself. As Seneca said, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor." Apply this wisdom to your relationships. Seek fulfillment within yourself first. Your independent spirit will not only make you more attractive, but also ensure that you contribute positively to any relationship without losing your sense of self. In practice, this means setting boundaries, prioritizing your own goals, and ensuring that your personal development remains a top priority. It's about creating a harmonious balance where both partners can thrive as individuals while supporting each other's growth. This independence is not about distance, but about mutual respect and admiration for each other's unique paths. Take the time to pursue your interests and passions. Engage in activities that bring you joy and fulfillment, independent of your partner. This not only enriches your own life, but also brings new experiences and perspectives into the relationship. It's about being whole and happy on your own, which in turn enhances the connection you share with others. Maintaining your independence within relationships is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy. It allows you to be a complete person, contributing positively to the lives of those around you without losing your own identity. Embrace this rule, and you'll find that your relationships are more balanced, fulfilling, and enduring. Remember, you are a bright star with your own unique light. Shine brightly, and others will be naturally drawn to your radiance. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus reminds us, "No man is free who is not master of himself." By mastering yourself and maintaining your independence, you create a life of purpose, fulfillment, and irresistible allure. If you've made it this far, you're embracing the true spirit of Stoicism. Drop a comment saying, "I am a Stoic warrior," to show you're dedicated to transforming your life. Stick around, the best insights are yet to come. 7. Balance communication. Don't always initiate. In the journey of self-improvement and life transformation, finding the right balance in communication is crucial. Often, we find ourselves initiating every interaction, feeling like the anchor holding the relationship together. But consider this perspective. You are the lighthouse, steadfast and bright, guiding others with your presence, not the ship perpetually seeking your light. This subtle shift in behavior can prevent you from being taken for granted, ensuring that relationships are built on mutual respect and effort. Applying this principle involves a conscious decision to occasionally refrain from being the first to start a conversation. Allow others to make an effort to reach out to you. This small change communicates that you have your own life, interests, and priorities. It also serves as a gauge for their level of interest and investment in the relationship. If you always initiate, you might unintentionally signal that you're always available, potentially leading to an imbalance where your efforts are not equally reciprocated. This isn't about playing mind games, it's about fostering a healthy balance. By sometimes stepping back and allowing others to initiate contact, you create space for them to show their appreciation for your presence and recognize your value. This approach reminds them that you're not just an option, but someone who deserves their effort and attention. Consider this story. A friend of mine, Sarah, was always the one to organize outings and check in on her friends. Over time, she noticed that when she stopped initiating, the invitations and check-ins dwindled. This hurt her initially, but it was a powerful realization. Sarah learned that by always being the initiator, she had inadvertently taken on the role of the sole connector in her relationships. She decided to step back and let her friends reach out. This led to fewer but more meaningful interactions, where she felt genuinely valued and appreciated. Now think about your own life. Are there relationships where you feel like the constant initiator? How do those dynamics make you feel? By giving others the chance to reach out, you create an opportunity for more balanced and respectful connections. You're not here to chase love or friendship. You're here to build mutually enriching relationships. A practical tip for implementing this is to set boundaries for yourself. For instance, if you've initiated the last 3 conversations, let the other person take the lead next time. Observe their response and effort. This will help you understand the true nature of the relationship and ensure that it's based on mutual effort. Remember that communication is a two-way street. By finding a balance in who initiates contact, you foster healthier, more balanced relationships where both parties are equally involved. This balance helps build a foundation of mutual respect and appreciation, ensuring that you're valued for who you are and the light you bring into others' lives. So, take a moment to reflect. Are you the lighthouse in your relationships, or are you constantly seeking validation by being the ship? Embrace the balance and let others come to you. This will not only strengthen your connections, but also reaffirm your worth in the eyes of those around you. The lesson here is clear. Maintain a balance in communication to create relationships built on mutual respect and effort. By doing so, you will cultivate connections that are genuinely enriching and fulfilling. Remember, you deserve to be valued and appreciated for who you are, and finding this balance is a crucial step towards achieving that. 8. Find happiness within yourself. Happiness, my friend, starts within you. It's not about waiting for someone to bring it to you. It's about creating it yourself. Think of yourself as a radiant sun, shining with your own light, independent of anyone else's actions or presence. This self-generated warmth and positivity naturally attract others to you. Marcus Aurelius, a revered Stoic philosopher, once said, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking." This is the essence of rule number 8 in our ultimate guide to Stoicism. Your happiness should not depend on external factors or people. Instead, it should emanate from within, making you self-assured and independent. When you cultivate your own joy and satisfaction, you become a beacon of light and inspiration to others. Imagine the power of walking through life with a sense of contentment that is unshakable, no matter the external circumstances. This inner peace and happiness make you a magnet for positive relationships and opportunities. Epictetus, another great Stoic, emphasized this when he said, "There is only one way to happiness, and that is to cease worrying about things which are beyond the power of our will." By embodying this principle, you show others that you are not seeking fulfillment from them, but rather sharing the abundance of joy you have cultivated within yourself. Ask yourself, how often do you look for happiness in external sources? What would it look like to shift that focus inward and create a wellspring of joy that you control? This doesn't mean you shut others out. Quite the opposite. When you are self-sufficient in your happiness, you become a more compelling and attractive presence in the lives of others. People are naturally drawn to those who radiate positivity and self-confidence. This magnetism comes from a place of security and independence, qualities that are incredibly appealing and often elusive. Reflect on the times you have felt truly happy. Were those moments dependent on someone else's actions, or did they stem from something deeper within you? Seneca wisely advised, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." By focusing on improving your mindset and nurturing your own joy, you take control of your happiness. This doesn't just benefit you, it enhances the lives of those around you, as they are drawn to your positive energy and outlook. Imagine walking into a room filled with people, each one immediately sensing your inner peace and joy. This is the power of rule number 8. You are not a seeker of happiness, you are a creator of it. By embracing this mindset, you relieve others from the burden of making you happy. Instead, you offer them the gift of your inherent joy and positivity. This approach not only enriches your life, but also makes you an irresistible presence in any social or professional setting. Consider the impact of such a presence in your daily interactions. How would it change your relationships, your work, and your overall sense of well-being? Happiness is not a destination, but a journey that begins within you. It's a practice, a way of life that the Stoics have mastered and passed down through the ages. By following this path, you become the master of your own happiness, unaffected by the whims of the external world. This journey requires introspection and a commitment to self-improvement. It's about recognizing that true happiness comes from within and that you have the power to cultivate it. The Stoics believed that our thoughts and attitudes shape our reality. So, take a moment to examine your current mindset. Are you waiting for someone or something to make you happy? Or are you actively creating your own joy and satisfaction? By embracing the Stoic principles and focusing on your inner happiness, you transform not just your own life but the lives of those around you. This transformation begins with a simple yet profound shift in perspective, recognizing that you are the source of your own happiness. As you practice this, you will find that your interactions with others become more enriching and fulfilling. You will no longer seek happiness in external sources, but rather share the abundant joy you have cultivated within. This is the ultimate goal of Stoicism: to live a life of virtue, contentment, and inner peace. By following rule number 8, you embody these principles and become a living testament to the power of self-generated happiness. As you continue on this journey, remember the wisdom of the Stoics and let it guide you to a life of lasting joy and fulfillment. How will you start cultivating your inner happiness today? 9. Be ready to leave unappreciative relationships. Think about how you've spent years investing time, energy, and emotions into a relationship, only to realize that it's not reciprocating your efforts or valuing your worth. Rule number 9 is a vital reminder in Stoicism that emphasizes the necessity of being willing to walk away from any relationship that doesn't respect or value you. This isn't just about leaving a partner, but it extends to friendships, professional relationships, and even family ties. Seneca once said, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor." This sentiment underlines the idea that clinging to unsatisfying relationships is a form of poverty, a lack of respect and value for oneself. When you embody rule number 9, you demonstrate immense strength and self-esteem. You acknowledge that your happiness and mental well-being are non-negotiable. The first step in this practice is setting clear boundaries and standards for how you expect to be treated. These boundaries are not walls to keep people out, but frameworks that ensure your mental and emotional health is protected. Marcus Aurelius, another Stoic philosopher, wisely noted, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." By maintaining standards, you ensure that your thoughts and self-perception remain vibrant and positive. When someone consistently fails to meet these standards, your willingness to walk away becomes a powerful testament to your self-worth. This act isn't about being unkind or ruthless. Rather, it's an exercise in self-preservation. You're showing that your well-being comes first and you won't compromise it for someone who doesn't see your value. This aligns with the Stoic principle of focusing on what you can control, your actions and decisions, rather than trying to change others. By choosing to walk away, you create an environment where the other person can grasp the gravity of the situation. This often serves as a wake-up call for them, highlighting the need to step up and prioritize the relationship if they wish for it to continue. As Epictetus famously said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Your reaction to unmet standards is not to fight or plead, but to step away with dignity, allowing the other person the space to reflect on their actions. Walking away from a relationship that doesn't serve you also sends a broader message. You're committed to nurturing mutually respectful and healthy connections. It shows that you're not willing to settle for less than you deserve. This isn't a rejection of others, but an affirmation of your own value. Seneca advised, "Associate with those who will make a better man of you. Welcome those whom you yourself can improve." This reflects the Stoic ideal of surrounding yourself with people who contribute positively to your life and personal growth. Ultimately, rule number 9 is about recognizing your intrinsic worth and making conscious choices about who you allow into your life. It's a powerful declaration that you won't let anyone undermine your self-esteem or happiness. You have the power to choose relationships that uplift and support you. And sometimes the strongest act of love for yourself is letting go. By doing so, you not only preserve your well-being, but also set a standard for how you deserve to be treated. This choice, grounded in self-respect, paves the way for more meaningful and fulfilling connections, ensuring that your life is filled with people who truly value and appreciate you. If you're finding value in this content, consider leaving a comment. Just write "I choose peace" if you don't know what to comment. Let me know you're engaged and help immensely with the channel's growth. Now let's discover the 10th rule. 10. Avoid emotional dependency. Rule number 10 is a vital reminder of the importance of not getting overly emotionally attached. It highlights the need to maintain emotional balance when aspiring to be a priority in someone's life. It's about not letting your emotions overwhelm the situation and ensuring your needs are recognized and prioritized. Picture this. You're like the captain of a ship with a steady hand on the helm, navigating your emotions gracefully. You maintain your emotional balance, which makes it easier for others to prioritize your presence in their lives. This is how rule number 10 works. It encourages you to strike a balance between expressing your emotions and maintaining composure. While emotions are valid and essential, being overly emotional can sometimes cloud your true value. By embracing emotional balance, you allow others to understand your feelings and needs without feeling overwhelmed. It's about communicating your emotions in a way that fosters prioritization without creating unnecessary drama. This mindset is attractive because it demonstrates your emotional intelligence and self-control, making it easier for others to recognize and prioritize your feelings and your presence in their lives. Remember, you're not repressing your emotions. You're simply expressing them in a way that fosters understanding and prioritization. By following rule number 10, you become more effective in communicating your emotions and needs, which ultimately makes it easier for others to prioritize you in their lives. By creating your own happiness and maintaining emotional balance, adding depth to your appeal is essential. The reminder to be willing to walk away from relationships that don't value you reinforces the importance of self-respect. Remember, you're not just seeking attention. You're seeking healthy, balanced, and mutually respectful connections. By following these rules, you become a person of immense value, and others will naturally want to make you a priority in their lives. If someone treats you as an option, remember that you have the ultimate power to remove them from your life as a choice. Value is non-negotiable, and you deserve to be with people who recognize and prioritize your value. Consider the story of Sarah, a project manager who was known for her intense passion for her work. While her dedication was admirable, her tendency to let emotions drive her reactions often led to conflicts with her team. Realizing this, Sarah decided to adopt a more stoic approach. She learned to pause, reflect, and respond with a calm demeanor, which significantly improved her professional relationships and made her a respected leader. This transformation not only enhanced her team's productivity, but also made her someone others wanted to prioritize and support. Emotional balance is not about suppressing feelings, but about expressing them constructively. It's the difference between saying, "I'm upset because this happened and I need a moment to process it," versus reacting with anger or frustration. This approach fosters understanding and respect, making it easier for others to prioritize your needs. The ability to manage your emotions effectively also demonstrates self-respect and confidence, qualities that naturally attract positive attention. Value is non-negotiable, and you deserve to be with people who appreciate and prioritize you. By internalizing and applying these principles, you become a person of immense value, naturally attracting those who will make you a priority in their lives. So, how will you start implementing these principles today to enhance your relationships and overall well-being? Remember, the power to transform your life lies in your hands. Our life is like a play. The significance lies not in its length but in the quality of our performance. Just as a jewel shines brighter after being polished by adversity, we too become more luminous. Life is short and often filled with anxiety. Those who fret about the future, forget the past, and neglect the present are ensnared in perpetual restlessness. However, a life well lived feels long enough, and no human flaw is too great to be tamed with discipline. Throughout our lives, we must savor present pleasures without sacrificing our future. This balance requires wisdom and self-discipline for a fulfilling life. Often, we only recognize the triviality of many things once we face hardships. Over-attachment to material possessions can rob us of the true richness found in living harmoniously with nature. This harmony ensures we are never truly poor. Conversely, constantly seeking others' approval prevents us from attaining genuine wealth. Wisdom belongs to the wise, while the fool follows blindly, not realizing that being everywhere is the same as being nowhere. Reflecting on and learning from our experiences shapes our character. Uncontrolled anger harms us more than the initial provocation. Only time can heal the damage caused by unchecked rage. Our plans can fail if they lack clear direction. A man without a destination will never have favorable winds. True power lies in self-control. Beware of those who propose actions without taking risks. True bravery lies in making bold decisions and facing the consequences. Authentic happiness is found in living in the present without obsessing over the future. An anxious mind is destined for unhappiness. True luck arises when preparation meets opportunity. To escape our troubles, we need not change our location, but transform ourselves. Time reveals truth, and it is crucial to learn to live with gratitude and face life without ignoring pain. By acknowledging it, we can overcome it and find true inner peace. Much of the cruelty we experience is born from our weakness in facing life's challenges. A man who bravely faces adversity is an admirable spectacle. We delay life too often, and it flies by. We are more terrified by our imagination than by reality. The path to greatness is arduous. It is not the lack of things that impoverishes us, but excessive longing. We can be mediocre in our fears, but magnificent in our desires. Life is not short, but we often shorten it. We are not deprived, but we waste what we have. Living fully in the present and appreciating each day as a separate life is a valuable lesson. He who is courageous is truly liberated. It's invaluable to surround ourselves with individuals who encourage our growth. Every fresh start comes from the conclusion of something else. Religion is understood differently by various groups, the average person, the wise, and the rulers. The most significant lessons often emerge not from classrooms but from our daily experiences. Gratitude is a noble trait, and the desire for self-improvement is crucial for personal development. If someone has hurt you, it's because at that moment they were either stronger or weaker than you. If you were the weaker one, forgive them. If you were the stronger one, forgive yourself. Life can change in an instant. Most of the life we genuinely live is found in simple, everyday moments. The rest are fleeting experiences. Wisdom isn't gained by accident. It's shaped by experience and knowledge. You might feel alone because you don't need anyone. What matters is who stands by your side and how you value yourself. Don't let money or past experiences control you. If we were more content with what we have, we would likely be more satisfied. In the past, a man's age was marked by the number of years he lived, but true longevity lies in how we confront and overcome our flaws. Humanity's greatest treasures are not material, but found within ourselves. A wise person finds satisfaction in what they have regardless of its nature, avoiding the longing for what they lack. Fear often stems from ignorance. Those who spend all their time traveling may meet many people, but rarely form true friendships. Imagine a world where every relationship, whether close or casual, was founded on principles like empathy, justice, and kindness. What if we embraced virtue as the core of all our interactions? In such a world, every encounter would be rooted in virtue. Empathy, justice, and kindness would be the pillars of our relationships. This vision encourages us to create a world where virtue is the foundation of deep and meaningful connections. Virtue, like a warm flame, binds souls together and illuminates our path, allowing us to see the world through others' eyes, understand their joys and struggles, and offer unwavering support in our relationships. Virtue drives us to be fair and equitable, teaching us that true harmony lies not in domination or submission, but in collaboration and mutual respect. Through virtue, we find common ground where we can grow together rather than drift apart. The pursuit of virtue is a continuous challenge, urging us to improve ourselves each day. It serves as a poignant reminder that, despite our imperfections, we possess the potential to develop qualities such as compassion, patience, and gratitude. Every action influenced by virtue propels us towards the ideal of profound and fulfilling relationships. Marcus Aurelius eloquently emphasizes that virtue is not merely a trait, but a way of life, an ongoing journey of self-discovery and enhancement. Through this diligent process of cultivating virtue, we evolve into better friends, partners, parents, and citizens. This journey, though challenging, is one of life's most rewarding endeavors. Therefore, choose to integrate virtue into your relationships. Strive to be the person who offers a helping hand, seeks justice, and practices kindness consistently. Understand that every virtuous act not only fortifies relationships, but also contributes to building a more compassionate and interconnected world. We hold the power to infuse every interaction with meaning, to forge deep and lasting bonds, and to illuminate the world through our virtuous deeds. Embrace this responsibility and inspire those around you to do the same. Collectively, we have the capacity to create a world where virtue thrives and truly meaningful relationships flourish. As we conclude this reflection on virtue as the cornerstone of meaningful relationships, let us not forget its critical importance. Reflect on the actions you can undertake to transform this vision into reality. The key lies within each of us. Become the catalyst for change by nurturing virtue in your interactions. Practice empathy, extend kindness, and remember that even small acts of virtue can have a significant impact. Treat others with respect, listen with intent, and remain open to learning and growing together. As we reach the end of this video, we've delved into profound wisdom, and now it's time for you to take action. I encourage you to make a commitment to yourself and share it in the comments section. Write, "I am a warrior in my own life. I will strive to be the best version of myself. If someone treats me as an option, I will remove them from my choices. My time and energy are dedicated to those who bring me happiness and help me reach my destiny." I will read as many of your commitments as possible and feature the most inspiring comment on our channel along with your name. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more daily doses of unfiltered, uncensored wisdom. Remember, the Stoics believed in the balance between what we show the world and what we keep for ourselves. They understood that true growth often needs privacy, a space to reflect on our mistakes and victories, and decide the path we want to follow. So let's honor that wisdom and allow ourselves to grow in both shared and private moments. As we've journeyed through the ultimate Stoic guide on how to fix your life, we've uncovered principles that are not only timeless but also deeply practical. The Stoics, from Zeno of Citium to Marcus Aurelius, have left us a treasure trove of insights that can help us navigate the complexities of modern life with resilience and grace. One of the key takeaways from Stoicism is the concept of controlling what we can and accepting what we cannot. This principle, simple yet profound, can transform the way we approach life's challenges. When we focus on what is within our control, our thoughts, actions, and responses, we empower ourselves. We shift from a mindset of victimhood to one of agency and responsibility. This shift is crucial for personal growth and happiness. In your daily life, start by identifying areas where you can exercise control. Perhaps it's your reaction to a stressful situation at work, or how you manage your time and priorities. By taking ownership of these aspects, you not only improve your immediate circumstances but also build a foundation of confidence and self-efficacy that will serve you well in all areas of life. Stoicism also teaches us the importance of virtue as the highest good. The Stoics believed that living a virtuous life, one characterized by wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, is the path to true fulfillment. This means striving to act with integrity in all situations, even when it's difficult or inconvenient. It means standing up for what is right, treating others with fairness and kindness, and exercising self-discipline in our desires and actions. Reflect on how you can embody these virtues in your own life. Consider the challenges you face and how you can respond to them with wisdom and courage. Think about your interactions with others and how you can approach them with justice and compassion. And examine your habits and desires, finding ways to practice moderation and self-control. By aligning your actions with these virtues, you not only improve your own well-being, but also contribute positively to the world around you. Let's honor the wisdom of the Stoics by finding the balance between what we share with the world and what we keep for ourselves. They understood that true growth often needs privacy, a space to reflect on our mistakes and victories, and decide the path we want to follow. So let's embrace that wisdom, allow ourselves to grow in both shared and private moments, and continue on this journey of personal growth and happiness together. Thank you for watching and being a part of our Stoic in Your Life community. Let's continue to apply these timeless principles and create a life of meaning, purpose, and fulfillment. Stay strong, stay resilient, and remember, you are the warrior in your own life.